In the next 5 minutes or less, you're gonna learn how you can discipline yourself for weight loss. So let's just dive right in because we have no seconds to lose. So you might think that you are not disciplined enough to lose your weight. And my response to that would be maybe. Because the best way to think about discipline is almost like the sunlight that we see in this example. If you don't have a lens that concentrates the sunlight to get the burn or the fire that you would like to have in this weird example here, then you will not see any weight loss. Sure, you need the basics of sunlight to have the fire that you would like to create, but without the lens, without a clear strategy, the discipline is gonna achieve absolutely nothing. So you can be the most disciplined person in the world, but if you don't have a great strategy or a good enough strategy to achieve your weight loss, then you're just gonna fail. But it's still worth improving our sunlight, or in sunlight in this example, our discipline. So here's exactly how we do that. Before we do that, we first have to define what is discipline or self-control or will. And it's really action irrespective of emotion, your pain tolerance, which goes along with that as well, the ability to delay gratification, doing things even if you don't feel like doing them, and doing things irrespective of discomfort, fatigue, boredom, sadness, anger, or stress, so negative emotions, and the ability to sacrifice. If you think about your brain, discipline, self-control, and will is really the frontal part, the newer part of our brain, which makes these actions possible. So the limbic system, or our kind of reptilian brain, is usually the ones creating those bad emotions. But if we have good self-control, if we have good will, if we have good discipline, it makes us better. We are essentially better able to control those emotions to then do what we know that we should do. Why does it matter? Look, anything worth doing in life requires self-control. The bigger your goals are in life, the more discipline you will need. The more sunlight, essentially, with the good strategy to get what you want, right? So every great person in history had a great amount of self-discipline. If you study any great people of history that we still learn about today and that we still read about today, they all had an immense amount of self-discipline. What few people know is that any great person in history has trained their discipline, has trained their will. And I think one of the most notable examples is Nikola Tesla. In his biography, he wrote, or the other person wrote about Tesla, right? A valet brought in a bottle of wine, but Tesla never allowed it to be opened. Tesla revealed that he kept the bottle there to prove that he could prevent himself from drinking it. That is Tesla training his self-discipline. Here's a few things that I personally do that I've tried to increase my discipline and my self-control and my will. And doing these things will strongly improve the chances of you losing your weight and successfully keeping it off for the long term. The first thing is quite obvious: cold shower. Because a cold shower is quite uncomfortable. Now let me tell you that if you currently can't do a cold shower, if you can't hop under a cold shower that's just slightly cold, then something is off and your discipline needs to be trained. Also cleanliness, a clean room, and making your bed in the morning, these are all indicators. These are all fractal patterns of your total amount of self-control and your discipline. Also, the ability to eat clean and with less flavor. Rigid sleep and wake times, because sleep is self-discipline. Meditation, punctuality, being on point, doing what you know that you should do, or saying you're going to do something and actually following up with this, that is actually quite painful and few people are able to do it. So if you are punctual, it shows that you have a good and decent amount of self-discipline. Also frugality, and this only works if you have a lot, because if you make a lot of money, then your natural urge will be to spend it. Short-term sleep deprivation, long-term sleep deprivation is not good, but short-term sleep deprivation can help you train your self-discipline and structure. And for those people that might think by reading that advice or listening to that advice, ooh, punctuality, that doesn't matter for my weight loss, let me tell you one thing, that you have only one brain. And I borrowed this quote from Naval Ravikant, I think his name is. And essentially what we have to understand, the decision-making framework that you use on one side of your life, weight loss, is the same as you use on another, which is punctuality. That is the end of this video. If you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And if you want to get coached by me, I help vegans get in fantastic shape quickly and sustainably. If you want to learn more about that, click the link below to schedule your free call with yours truly. So talk to you soon or see you in the next video.